What checkups need to be conducted before buying a house, and what professionals should we hire in order to conduct them? You found the house of your dreams. You've assessed your financial situation and abilities and are ready to move forward to signing an agreement. What do you need to check and carefully examine to make sure you're making a good deal? And just as important, what professional should you turn to in order to ensure that you're on the right track? Generally, the checks you need to do are divided into 4 categories: general functional and pragmatic issues, legal, construction regulations and zoning law, and physical. Although these are theoretically 4 distinct categories in separate areas, there is both interfaces and overlap between them. Not all checks are always required, and you don't necessarily need professional help to complete them. The initial check involved is the economic and functional assessment. The question you want to raise is simple. Does the size of the apartment, its location in the surrounding area, suit your needs and the needs of your family? If the apartment is intended as an investment, you'll want to see that the return on investment justifies the purchase. At this stage, a realtor or real estate consultant can assist you. This is also the stage where you might want to consult to a mortgage advisor to explain what resources are available to you and what size of mortgage you can take. If you're watching this video, it probably means you've completed these checks and are ready to move forward. The second check is the legal check, and this is where I come in. Essentially, I have 2 roles. First, I determine the nature of the rights and what needs to be done. So at the end of the process, after you have made the payment, the registration of the house can be transferred under your name. In a second-hand transaction, meaning not from a contractor, but from a private owner, I also handle the registration at the end of the process. Secondly, I manage the legal negotiation and maintain contact with other involved parties, appraiser, mortgage advisor, realtor, from both your side as well as the other party. I build the contract according to your needs and capabilities. The third aspect to consider when evaluating an apartment are the construction regulations and the legal aspects of zoning restrictions. Despite the almost absolute status of the property rights, not everyone can do whatever they desire with their home. You must adhere to the planning and building laws, and sometimes we want to check that there are no building violations in the apartment. This is especially important if you're taking a mortgage. For this kind of check, we bring in an appraiser. The appraiser will also estimate the value of the apartment. The appraiser determination will not have any impact on the price of the apartment in the contract, but the bank granting the mortgage will rely on the appraiser's report. While an appraiser's report obtained before signing an agreement is always insightful, it is a relatively expensive check that is not always necessary. We will consult and decide together based on the information available to us. The fourth aspect is the physical engineering aspect. Sometimes, especially if we know about existing faults in the house, it is worth consulting a professional to check the physical condition of the house. Here, it's important to distinguish between 2 types of purchases. In a purchase from a contractor, a home inspection report can highlight defect that the contractor must fix. In a second-hand purchase, it is understood that the apartment is an imperfect product, and it is rare for such a report to have impact on the agreed price. As a general rule, I suggest that buyers of a second-hand apartment carry out a light renovation before moving in, at least painting it. No one is perfect, and neither are the homes we live in. But in certain cases, we want to better know and be fully acquainted with the quality of the property and its defect. Buying a house. You want to hear more about preliminary checks? Talk to me.